Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Whoa, light immediately dimmed for me. All right, so we are back ugh, with more Cienie, which honestly I'm excited for. I have my notes on my left side. We went back in earlier to make sure we have the right save because the save did not transfer over, unfortunately. So yeah. We now have a little notes app full of the translations and notes of characters that we made along the way, which I'm pretty excited to use again. We've also sorry about the old saves. It's all right. It was manageable. We only had like a few choices that we had to make sure we kept consistent with. So it's all good. No worries. Oh, I have my water. Mm. I have turned off I have lowered the fan. I put on a sweater because I think it was the cold air that was making me sleepy. So yeah, we are. Also, this is not the wallpaper. This is not the border for this game. Hold up, we really do need to make a border. Did we not have one? What did we use? I think we used the Polar Nights overlay. But the Polar Nights overlay is different now. Hmm, no, no, no. There we go. We use this one for now, just for have like a dark screen. So okay. Our father and hot detective daddy is worried about where we are. We are in the old abandoned town of, if I can get my notes up, because I did write this down. I did. Oh, Comino. Comino. We are in, which is a deserted Polish town near Siepnivo. Siepnivo? Sip, Sipnivo. Near Sipnivo. We are hiding behind we are hiding behind bushes as the group before spotted another car coming into this abandoned town. So hopefully it's nothing too bad. Also, just to say again, hello to both the YouTube and Twitch side. It's been a while since we streamed this, and I'm excited. So without further ado, I'm going to get one more potato into my mouth so I have energy. Remember, guys, always eat something so you have energy to do stuff. Uh, mm. All right, let's begin. Oh yeah, where we last left off was the phone call. So it was like, "Hey, it's Tom. Um, leave a message." My muscles tense. I stay crouched in a frozen posture as the forest noise peters out for an unknown amount of time. Despite that, my heart keeps hammering against my chest. Why is the wolf here? Were we followed? There are two other men standing beside him. Although it's hard to make out their appearances, I'm sure one of them is the deer from Anna's shop as well. What could they be doing here? David brushes up against my sleeve, leaning forward as he squints at the group. Whoa. Oh my god, it's been a hot minute. Isn't that the wolf we saw the other day? I'm not sure what David sees as he stares into my eyes, but his own expression shifts. Where there was worry, now I can see a struggle with what appears to be curiosity playing out. He turns his head back to the wolf, muttering to himself. What is he doing here so late? Oh my god. What we wrote this down, right? What accents did we give them? We didn't give him we didn't get Eliash an accent? Shit. Or was it the brother? No. Psst, guys, you should go. Hold on. Hold on a second. I exchange a surprised look with Aliesh. Yes, Aliesh. After all his complaining, his sudden reluctance to sneak away from the potential danger is odd. Just go ahead, you two. We'll catch up in a moment. Uh, we'll be quick. I promise. Eliash gives us both a pained look before nodding and tugging at Raymond's sleeve. The pair slowly back away into the darkness. David, meanwhile, moves closer and whispers in my ear, his eyes darting between the wolf and me. Oh, that's cute. Did you overhear them saying why they are here? No, but I'm pretty curious now. I observe the wolf talking to his lackey, though it's difficult to make out what they're saying. They sure don't look like they're playing around. I grab his incessant muzzle shut. Shush! Just let me listen. David struggles to free his mouth from the grip of my hand. I point to the direction of the car, signaling him to go. He doesn't, staying perched next to me even after I let go of his maw. But at least he stays quiet. Did we give the wolf an accent? I feel like we did. I don't have his name down, though. The wolf and one of his men finally begin to move in the direction of the administration building. The two of us start creeping after them, but it only takes us several steps before David steps on a twig, snapping it loudly. No reaction from the men ahead. Guess we got lucky. David probably can't see my annoyed expression in the dark as I grab him by the arm and pull him closer. Hello. Just go back to the car and leave this to me. Wait, are you sure? Yes, hurry up. David hesitates as I let go, but quickly shuffles away. I turn my attention back to the wolf's group as they stand at the entrance of the building. What the fuck are they doing here? Scared of some tourists? I cup one of my ears towards the direction. It's still hard to hear them, but at least I recognize that voice. It's definitely the deer. Philip, go. You and I are gonna check inside. The whole place gives me the fucking creeps. Then be quick. Sorry, boss. The car lights strike the two tall figures as they walk in front of it, casting long shadows that stretch towards the concrete. My guess was correct. They're the wolf and the deer from earlier. I take out my phone and snap a picture of the car plates, making sure the flash is off. Oh my god, I'm so happy that you did that. So many people, so many mysteries. They're like, I'm going to take a picture of them, and they forget to turn off the flash. Like, come on. That's the first thing you check when you're trying to take a picture of someone without them knowing. Like, come on. Then, I reposition to the left to get all three men into frame as I sneak another shot. The wolf turns around. What's up, boss? Getting spooked too? Shut it. He raises his snout and sweeps the woods with his gaze. Shit. I remain still as a statue. As he turns in my direction, it seems like we actually lock eyes for a second. But I know there's no way he should be able to see me. And after a long, painful moment, he turns back to his huntsman. Let's keep moving. Only as they disappear from view do I realize that I had been holding my breath and let out a gasp. With that, all the tension in my joints seemed to drain away. Going after Wolf now would be very stupid, even if a part of me thinks that I should try. If it were just me, then maybe, but I still have my friends to worry about. I take several steps back, taking it slow before turning to run through the woods back to David's car. It doesn't take me long to catch up with the others. The three of them are crouched behind the thick brush. There you are! Shush! I quickly cut my muzzle and look in the direction of David's pointing. A lanky figure leans against the side of David's car, smoking a cigarette. The lit ember seems almost bright against the shadowy surroundings. He's got to be with the wolf. This is not good. Tom, What do we do? I don't know. We could wait until he leaves, but there's no guarantee though that he'll do it soon. Maybe one of us could distract him somehow. That would mean one of us risking ourselves though. Maybe I could go talk to him, say it was taking a piss. That's a crazy idea and you know it. You got a better option? Ellie's idea may work, but it's too risky. There's no way he will buy it. We're too far from the main road. We're all here because of me, so the choice is obvious. I'm going. No, I'm the one who caused this mess. I'll deal with it. Worst case scenario, just call the police. The three of them give me terrified looks, but they don't say anything, which is good because I don't want to argue with any of them right now. David, your car keys. Okay. Be careful, Tom. David pulls the keys out of the jacket and places it in my palm. We then both nod at each other. I'm always careful. I stand up, give Raymond a wink, and head out of the woods towards the ominous figure. New character. A middle-aged eagle in dark gray clothing stands before me. The cigarette flickers as he takes a long drag. Oh no, fuck, hot bird. Oh my god. This is the second hot bird I've ever seen in a visual novel. Thank you, Ben. Hey, can I help you? I try to keep it as casual as possible, even as I feel the tension build with every step. Oh, there you are. Shit, did he already know? No, there's no way he figured out we were following him. An idea springs to mind. Quickly, I pull out my phone, trying to look as confused as possible. Yeah, sorry, I was taking a leak. He shoots me a suspicious glance, arms crossed. Yeah? This might backfire hard. So, you want to stay out here or do it in the car? What? His composed demeanor fades as he stares at me, visibly flustered over my question. Big Dick 79? I've been waiting for 20 minutes. He stares blankly at me, mouth agape. Thought you weren't coming. Not like this would be the first time someone changed their mind, I guess. Come on, let's get comfortable. As he finally realizes what's going on, the eagle smirks before spitting his cigarette out with a loud sputter. I ain't your hookup. I notice a tinge of Russian. Okay, Russian accent. There we go. I notice a tinge of Russian accent in his speech. Oh? He scans me from head to toe. I cover my chest as if I were actually naked. So why are you here then? Definitely not the same reason as you. Okay. I thought maybe you're also. I am not one of you freaks. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have assumed. This your car? Yeah. I suggest you keep moving. This place is dangerous. I'm tempted to ask why, but I shouldn't push my luck. Okay. Sorry. Just get your ass out of here. All right. Sorry for the trouble. He mutters something that sounds familiar, like a familiar slur under his breath, before walking towards the direction of Colomino. I get in the car and plug the key into the ignition. With a firm twist, the engine roars to life. Damn, I thought we were gonna get a sussy thing. Not gonna lie, it kind of felt like he smirked and he's gonna roll with it. Like I thought he knew us from somewhere immediately. My sweaty palms grip the steering wheel. I start to recall what Marcus has taught me about driving. With a slow press of the pedal, the car begins to cruise. A gentle left turn, a gentle left turn takes the car back onto the asphalt road. I scan the area to ensure the eagle and his mates aren't around. Once the coast is clear, I signal to the rest of the gang by blinking my headlights. Aliesh and the rest jump out of their hiding spot and dash toward the car. I step out of the car to let David drive. Finally, we speed off into the night. Oh, we have a guest. 1 second. We have a little cat. We have a cat at my door. My bad, guys. 1 moment. Yes. Hello. Hello, my friend. Yeah, that's what you want. First bird sprite of the game, honestly, is really cute, and I love it, and I appreciate it so much. I love seeing birds in visual novels. I would love to see them more often, honestly. Yeah, I know what you want. Don't worry. Give me a second. This cat wants his weed, his catnip treat. Yeah, this is what you want. All right, put a circle here. Getting that's your treat. I also there's a we have a couple of cats living in this house as well as dogs. Because oh yeah, for those who are just who come back from a while, I have moved to Florida and with a couple of VTuber roommates. So yeah, I'm now here, and now I'm watching over a cat who's currently chugging the catnip treats. Jesus. But yeah, back to the story. Damn, that was Oscar-worthy performance. David laughs after hearing me explain how I managed to trick the eagle into leaving. Eliash and Raymond, on the other hand, huff audibly as if they were tired or annoyed as I explained how I know the wolf. Yet, throughout the whole explanation, I did not mention to them anything about the connection between the wolf and Otto. Not that I know much myself. I'll have to ask Otto to tell me more about the wolf. I don't like that the eagle knows how I look. Hopefully, that was our one and only encounter. Contacting Otto tomorrow would be a smart thing to do. Jacob might be interested too. Hey, Raymond, we're gonna drop you off first, okay? Uh, can I can I show you the way? We stay silent for a while after Raymond gives David the directions. Aliesh and Raymond won't look at me. Though, and soon enough, Aliesh asks the question everyone no doubt had on their minds. So, Tom, yeah? You still haven't told us why we went to Colomino. Well, it's a part of my investigation. Dude, please, stop with the bullshit. Tell us why you actually wanted to go there. I glanced at Raymond, unsure if I should even mention his brother. Elish sounds kind of mad, and I guess I can't blame him. I messed up and ended up putting them in danger. I found a lead and needed to follow up on it. Okay, and what about those guys from earlier? I know that you recognize them from the way you were looking. And same question to you, by the way. The last part was directed at David. I don't know who he is, but he was at Anna's shop asking me where Otto was one time. Yeah, that's when I saw him too. All I know is that they're loan sharks. Fucking great. Why are loan sharks interested in some ruins? Hey, calm down. No! We could have gotten seriously hurt or worse. I. Sorry, guys. It it was my fault. Tom was just trying to help me find my brother. He got lost when he tried to visit Colomino. Aliesh falls silent, the fire in his gaze fizzling out. Oh. He looks down on his lap, vacantly staring at his paws. Damn, man, I'm sorry. We had no idea. Thanks for telling, Raymond. I'm sorry about your brother. I hope you'll find him. The hyena looks up and sighs deeply. I'm not mad at you, Raymond, but I wish that we had known about this before getting here. Sorry, I just thought it would be easier if you didn't have to worry about it. But I realized you guys had every right to know what I was investigating, especially since I got you involved. Nah, no worries. We're we're always here to help our young detective. I nod, not quite feeling relieved, especially with Eliash still wearing that grumpy expression. I'll have to make it up to him properly sometime. With this topic out of the way, though, my thoughts return to what we saw. I have no idea how to handle the wolf situation, and Marcus will be livid if he finds out I went to Colomino. But I can't keep it hidden. The investigation is more important than our petty fights. If he benches me for this, well, it's not like I ever do what he asked me to anyway. Uh, Thank you, Alish and David. Raymond's voice pulls me away from my thoughts as the car stops in front of a familiar motel. I wonder if Jacob is still awake, or still in his room for that matter. Hey, no problem. Oh, and the fishing trip? Are you up for it? Yes, yes. I love that. Tom, thank you for helping me. Thank you too for helping me. With a relaxed smile, Raymond hops out of the car. Sorry, give me a second. Having stepped out of the car, I run towards Raymond, who was about to enter the motel's entrance. Oh! The next words are harder to say than expected. Look, I am. Look, I am sorry. I really fucked up. Eh? For what? No need to say that, La. I'm glad we went there. Wait, really? Yeah, I see. And Marcus. What about him? Um, will you tell him about Colomino? I don't know. Well, he's the detective here, not me, so I guess I'll need to tell him what happened. Okay. Raymond senses my hesitation. There is the fact that his hands are tied, doing things within the law, while I'm not. I see. Anyway, it's getting late. I'll let you rest. You also, good night, Tom. Good night, Raymond. I head back to the car. Damn, what a day. So, what's the plan now? Want to grab a beer? What do you mean? You're gonna drive Tom back home and then meet. Boring. How about a sleepover? David looks at me in the rearview mirror, wiggling his eyebrows. To be honest, I don't really feel like going home. Let's go! Aliyesh just shakes his head. Huh. Great. Let's grab some drinks at the store and you can spend the night at my place. I'm too tired to argue, and to be honest, with how Dad is, I'd rather just hang out with David. How about you, bro? You know what? Maybe I should tag along. Who knows what you two will be up to next? What are you, my chaperone? Just drive. I'm gonna assume Zabka. Zabkas? Yabka is okay. ZAB. The Z is all with an accent mark. Is always a J. So Yabka. Polish chain of convenience store. All right, time to add that to the list of words that I'm learning. Ba, 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 ba. Yabka. Polish chain of convenience stores. Just drive. Yupka's gonna close in 30 minutes if you don't hurry. Oh, before I continue, I need to remember to turn off the sound alerts just in case. David grabs a microwave popcorn and bottle of soda we just bought and dashes to the front entrance. Meanwhile, Aliesh and I carry a few six packs as we walk across the courtyard. Come on! While you're slowly crawling in here, I'm gonna go change. We're coming. Aliesh and I exchange glances. With everything that has happened. Oh, the Z with the dot has the same sound as the second G in George. George? Like, so, Jacob. So, oh, okay, so the G is George, J. It's J. So, Jacob. Jubka. Jubka? I keep saying Jacob because I'm thinking of Jacob. So it's Jacob. Yeah? Yeah. Yes, I'm learning. Thank you, Ben. Oh, it's been years since I last set foot in David's house. The place looks bigger than I remembered. I follow Aliesh inside. David heads towards the kitchen while I linger in the hallway. I just realized it's the visual novel's audio wasn't playing, was it? I thought I had it. My apologies, guys. It should have been here. There was such great music playing earlier. Ah! I'm so sorry, guys. One moment. Let me get my energies up again by eating also. I follow Aliesh inside. David head towards the kitchen while I linger in the hallway. The three. Ooh! Oh, it looks like he just moved in. There's still like moving boxes over here. The three of us used to play around here a lot. When we were kids, David and I always pretend this was a big castle. Our base of operations before heading out onto the world of adventure. Oh god. Warsec? I think that was who wrote it. Oh, shit. No, I don't have that written down. Did I pronounce it right? Mr. Warsec? Could have sworn we wrote that down somewhere. Did I miss it? My pronunciation chart. Oh. Vajo. Is it Vajos? Vajorsek. Yorsek? I'm so sorry. So I did write it, but my penmanship is shitty. Vuhjre. We'll find it again later. Yelled at us not to run around the house. But then, back then, I thought he was such a grumpy man. But it was probably hard to focus on writing books with kids running amok in your house. I'm gonna prepare some snacks for our boys' night. Aliesh moves past me, heading towards the living room and throwing his jacket and hat on the sofa. While he gets comfortable on the couch, I give the room a quick glance. I too will. Oh, this is such a nice living room. It's like a den. I do like the fireplace. He's so cute. Hey, he caught a fish. It's surprising how little has changed about this place. Tom, you alright? Oh, I'm fine. Just taking a trip down memory lane. Yeah, me too, I guess. Judging from the way he says it, Aliesh is clearly not too happy to be back here. I want to cheer him up, but I'm not even sure what to say. What you did was stupid, you know? You gotta be more specific. I do a lot of stupid things today. I'm talking about Colomino. He fidgets in his seat, drumming his fingers against his knees. Hey, I've already apologized. I know, we're cool, but you can't blame me for still feeling a little annoyed. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a lot of things happening at once. Maybe I wasn't thinking clearly. I was angry at Marcus and my dad. And what did they do? Lying and hiding things about my mom from me. Sounds like something to be angry about, but you should have at least told us what you were up to. Yeah, you're right. Again, I'm sorry. It's just that we could have at least prepared better, or, I don't know, picked a different day and just gone early in the morning. I can't argue with him there. I should have prepared before going there. Although we wouldn't have stumbled upon the wolf and his men there if I didn't rush it. Huh. And that just can't be a coincidence, can it? It's pointless to think about what ifs now. Besides, dude, you got two fathers wanting what's best for you. Of course it's gonna be frustrating. The teasing smirk on his face, I can't help but groan. Ooh, sir, you can't be sultry. Come on. Why is everyone here so hot and attractive? Bad jokes definitely run in the family. I lightly jab his shoulder. I'm not sure about my dad, but Marcus does care a lot. Sometimes too much. He can be real overbearing. Blame the Sprite artist? I will. I will at them on Blue Sky constantly. Why did you make them so hot? I can't. I'm being distracted. This man in a t-shirt just smirking at me? I can't. Maybe he has a reason. You can be a handful, kitty. As demonstrated today. And I keep forgetting he calls us kitty. Har har. Maybe just tonight, I'd like to forget all my problems. Stop it. Stop smirking at me like that. And just have fun with my two best friends. Well, one of my best friends. The other one, You're still in love with him? Oh, stop it. No, he has So, Comfy has two weaknesses. Tall guys and guys in tank tops, no matter what size they are. It's all because of the fucking side boob shots. Oh my god. So, are we gonna play some games or y'all wanna watch a movie? David pops into the room with 3 bags of fresh popcorn. We're gonna appreciate the art just a bit more. Oh, that's a deep tank top. Fuck. All right. Ugh. Eat up. Sure it's not poisoned? Yeah, could be. He trapped us in the basement so we can never leave. Why would I even want to trap my bro? Wait a second. David chuckles, wiggling his eyebrows as he heads back towards the hall. Stop it. David, our wingman, is trying so hard, but we also want Bearman. Oh my god. Where's the poly route? Can we have both? This cat is so high right now. He's just staring at my computer. Though he's staring at the fans. Oh, wait. Little cat adventure. Let me prepare the basement for Tom. Fuck off. Grinning, David disappears around the corner. After a moment, he comes back with a box full of sweets. Oh god, more. Favorite Kinder. Okay. We got more words, more terms to write. So, Dinkelshins? Dinkelhen. A German chocolate, light snack in form of cookies. That does sound good though. So, Dinkelhen. Dinkelhen? Dinkelhen. 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 Chocolate cookies. And Malams? Malam. Oh, I was right. Chewy fruit flavored candy. Malams. I gotta look up these candies and actually try them at some point. I'm a little worried about the German chocolate. If it has peanuts, I can't eat it. I'm allergic. Chewy fruit flavor candy. Oh, okay. So here are some Denkelens and Malwams, and my favorite Kinder. Of course it is. What? It's always a blast wondering what kind of toy you're gonna get. If Otto were here, he'd probably gobble them all up without hesitating. As for me, I don't feel like having anything sweet right now. Anyway, what's the tentative? David waves a plastic game box at us. I got this new game. Came out not too long ago. As an avid fan of the series, I yanked the game box from him. Hey! Persona 5? Ben? Really? Persona 5? We're not watching you play a video game on a sleepover, dude. No, fine. Yes, really? Aw, fine. What about spin the bottle or strip poker? Ew, hell no. David, I don't think that's gonna turn out well, given that the two of you are related. Besides, there's no truth with David. He'll probably lie to us again. Hey, come on. I've been honest so far, and you know. I doubt it. I'm not sure if Alayesh is just joking around. His demeanor suggests that he still has little trust for David. I wish I could keep up with my annoyance and anger. Truth is, I've been realizing that I missed him too much to stay angry for long. I need to steer the conversation away somehow, or this night will turn sour soon. How about we figure out the note we found in Colomino? Beats whatever David has planned. David rolls his eyes. Way to ruin the mood, dude. He really just wants us to kiss his brother. I think he's trying his hardest to like wingman us. And I appreciate it. He's hot as well. They're all hot. God damn it, they're all hot. They're all. Can I just have them all? Can I have them all in a bowl? Just put them all in a bowl and just like eat them all up. I take the frayed. Oh my god. The image of just an owl sitting on a white couch with all the guy characters right behind it is in my head, and it will forever stay in my head because I know for a fact I cannot draw that. I don't know. I can attempt, but I don't know if I could. I take the frayed pieces of the document from my bag and hand it to David. He places it on the table. We gather around in silence, not wanting to interrupt David's concentration as he begins to phrase through the faded words. Despite his ragged appearance, I hope this paper can lead us to a major breakthrough in our investigation. David reads the document title out loud. Let's see. I'm gonna butcher this. Scheischerhetz Voschkriften? Voschkriften. Meaning? Security regulations. David continues reading the next line on the page. It says, in case of emergency, loud sirens, immediately head to underground bunkers. Interesting. Bunkers, huh? Like the one you got trapped in as a kid. Fuck off. Somebody closed the door on me. And that wasn't really a bunker anyway, more like a hole in the ground. I guess the only bunker there is near where the hospital used to be anyway. Did they keep anything down there? Most likely food supplies or medicine. Anything else you could read? That's all I can make out. Apart from the date and document number, the rest of the text has completely faded. I have no idea how it helped me yet, but I will figure it out. Thanks, David. No, you're making me blush. I'm starting to regret what I said. So what you're saying is we should prepare for another visit to Colomino. We? No, I've already put you in enough trouble. Because you weren't honest with us beforehand. Now that we know what to expect, we can prepare better. That sounds like fun. Adventure awaits us once more. David begins to squeal like a hyperactive kid. I quickly place my paw on his muzzle. There is no way I'm sorry, but no. So you're gonna do it alone? No, I'll tell Marcus about it. Makes sense, I guess. Wait, so what about the other bunkers then? Since the document mentioned multiple. I guess it meant the smaller ones like the one I fell into? Well then, while Marcus and the police check out the one under at the hospital, we can sneak back into the admin building and see what we can find. I mean, that wolf guy is clearly up to something there. True, good thinking. Something has to in our family. Someone has to in our family. Fuck you. That'll be riskier. I don't want to come across those people again. Alayesh pauses to think for a moment. Want to check out the town hall? That's right. They could have something in there about Colomino. I think they still keep some old documents and town newspapers of Sipnivo. It's part of the town's historical preservation efforts. And how do you know this? Dad always took me there when we needed to do research for his writing. When he needed to do research on it for his writing. Such a daddy's boy. Like you weren't glued to mom and granddad? I don't think I can be daddy's boy while hanging out with mom and granddad. Ugh, whatever. David sticks his tongue out at Aliesh. Guys, can you not? Sorry. Aliesh's suggestion might be a good lead if there aren't any complications. I guess that's something at least. What time does town hall open? From 9 to 4. I got work in the morning, but I should be free in the afternoon, if you want me to tag along. Same. Can you just, like, skip work? Isn't this way more important? Nah, I can't. Yes, sorry for not sucking up to granddad more to make sure I'd be rich. Looking annoyed, David returns the note back to me and slumps on the couch. Aliesh, noticing my silence, grabs the remote and turns on the TV. Alright, how about just a movie or two? I second the movie idea. So, what kind of movie are we going for? Oh. Self-voicing enabled. What? Was there actual voiceover doves in there? Oh, does it just lower the music audio? I accidentally pressed V. I didn't know what that was. No, that was about. So, what kind of movie are we going for? David scrolls through the movie collection, asking us about different horror movies we'd want to watch. Maybe a comedy? By the end of the list, we have Nar, the speech bot. Oh, thank God I turned it off. Our Nar. By the end of the list, we have 6 horror movies lined up for the night. I don't think we'll get through more than one, but how about Beefy the Vampire Bat Slayer? I need art of these things. I need Persona 5 art, and now Beefy the Vampire Bat Slayer. I need this. You mean the TV show? No, the movie. It's a classic. Yeah, I don't mind. Could be funny. But David, it's a horror comedy. You sure you can handle the horror part? I can. Really, scaredy boy? I can't help but chuckle. Pfft, not in movies. In the end, we settle on Beefy and go from there. God, armpit hair. Fuck! Okay. Comfy has a third weakness. Armpit hair. That's like well drawn. I can't help it. Comfy has very like Jesus, he drew the bulges on these things. The artist really drew bulges. Like, god damn. They're so cute. As the movie plays, David and I laugh at the protagonist's shenanigans and witty dialogue. Never expected buff wolf guy beating up bats to be so entertaining. Aliesh, meanwhile, hides his face with a pillow during one of the scary scenes. Or spills popcorn on the floor. I thought you weren't scared easily, Ellie. Huh, I just hate jump scares. Glad you didn't faint at least. I'm gonna kick your ass, little bro. You could try. Aliesh grabs a handful of popcorn and throws it at David. Hey! You deserve that. Don't waste good popcorn. You can eat it off of me. I'll allow it. I feel like it would be cleaner eating it off the floor. I feel like Tom and David would probably be a good ship. By the end of this build, we'll have a list of all Comfy's weaknesses. Stop it. Stop it. Bulges, armpit hair, tank tops, hot men, tall people. What else are you gonna use against me, Ben? Wild. But yeah, I kind of I'm now seeing more Tom and David rather Tom and Aliesh, to be quite honest. I don't know. Maybe it's just how David's actions are. He's very it feels I don't know. Headcanon, David actually likes Tom, but knows that Tom likes Aliesh, so he's trying to wingman him, help him out, even though he loves him even more. I was like, ugh. Oh my god, the love triangle between siblings is with this 2 siblings and 1 cat. For the first time in quite some time, I feel such a pure sense of delight. It shows clearly on your face. It's nice to let go of everything, even just for a second. Not that all my worries have vanished, but maybe just for tonight, I'd like to pretend that now is the only thing that matters. Spending time with my friends like we used to do. Aww. After everyone falls asleep, I can't help but think of Marcus. I want to stay mad at him for lying to me. Yet, as I glance at my phone, the hanging sense of guilt grips my heart. He's probably worried sick by now. I guess I should at least tell him that I'm okay. At David's place, we'll be staying here for the night. Tom? Where have you been? I'll tell you later. You were worried. We? Well, your dad asked where you were. I told him maybe you're with your friends. I'll come to the office tomorrow and explain everything. Can't believe I didn't write a note for Marcus. Did I not? I thought I did. I'm like looking at my notes, like original notes before the move. I could have sworn I wrote like an accent marker for him. Oh shit. I'll look it up later. Alright, just glad you're safe. I fade to sleep pretty quickly after that. I yawn and rub my eyes. No, that's not an excuse. It takes a moment for the room to come back into focus. Oh god, I could really use a few extra minutes of sleep. I glance out of the slightly open window as the morning breeze hits me. I don't know what else you want me to say. You wanted the truth, didn't you? Doesn't mean I won't get mad. You probably think they're not loud enough to wake me up, yet I can clearly hear the brothers' voices coming from the kitchen. Not sure if it's a good idea for me to barge into their family drama first thing in the morning. Though, I can't help but wonder what has transpired. It was all fine last night. Despite my better judgment telling me not to prod, I quickly get dressed and head to the kitchen. Morning. Tom, hey! David greets me with a forced smile, feigning a casual tone. Sorry, did we wake you up? Nah, it's fine. Aliesh turns away from us to look out the window, arms crossed. He doesn't even acknowledge me. Is this a bad time? With a sigh, Aliesh finally turns to me and sits on a chair on the opposite side, drumming his fingers on the table. I only notice a letter sitting there in front of him, and after a moment, he wordlessly slides it my way. I can't read script. Also, it's in a different language. Shit. It's written in German, though I recognize the name in the signature. I slide it back to Aliesh. You're not supposed to understand it. It's German. Oh, you can't read German? Okay. I thought. A letter from your mom? What does it say? I found this today. I didn't understand what it said either, so David explained it to me. David, tell Tom what it says. Do you think it's a good idea? Yes, tell him what you told me. I can't read Filipino. It's syllables. It's just individuals. Hey, it's fine. I shouldn't be prying into your family's business. No, it's more than that. Insane is what it is. I look at David, waiting for him to say something. It's clear as day that it's a struggle for him. Yeah? I never planned on coming back. That's the truth. What do you mean? I must have misheard, right? I'm still barely awake after all. Of course you didn't. Fuck! You wouldn't even bother reaching out to us again if we weren't for that fucking letter. Aliesh paces across the kitchen, his fists clenched. He doesn't even look at David anymore. David, on the other hand, looks straight at me, his lower lip jutting out slightly as his pupils dilate. I'm trying my hardest to think of something to say, but only a single word comes out. Why? Back in Germany, I guess I just accepted that you and Eliash would have hated me. I had a life there. I met new people and was about to get a well-paying job. Oh, I met new people and was about to get... Oh, there's supposed to be an A. And was about to get a well-paying job. I was content. Mom was my priority. I'd be content too if I was living off Granddad's money. I can imagine how easy it is for you to forget us. Hold on a second. David doesn't even flinch at Eliash's remarks. Instead, he keeps looking right at me, as if he's trying to earn my sympathy. Yet, all it does is make my blood boil even more. Why does he lie? Again and again. Oh, shit. I hit spacebar. It's okay, Ben. This is why I stream a playthrough. If I could pick out anything that's in there, I'll let you know. I don't like how with other games, with other visual novels. When we talked at... Oh my god. Gruber Niedzvej. When we talk at Gruber Niedzvej, you asked me for the truth. I didn't exactly tell you everything. I made the choice to support my mother, and it was easier to cut off my past because it hurt less that way. I'm clenching my fist now too. I feel like punching him, forcing him to take back what he just said. He wouldn't just forget about us. It could have never been that easy. We've been through so much. No, it's... But despite my best attempt, I still couldn't forget about you two. No matter how much stupid stuff I did in Germany, you guys never left my mind even for a second. Cut the bullshit. You thought we'd never find out, and that's why you lied. No, I was going to tell you. But at some point after seeing Tom again, I got scared. So Granddad gave you his blessing, his money, and sent you back? He did. He asked me to check on the house and to make sure that you and Dad were doing all right. More lies. Granddad never cared about me or Father, and we're just fine without him. And I don't want anything from him or you. A whirlwind of emotions rages inside me before the confusion and anger morph into a simmering disappointment. I look at David. His pathetic face feels like the perfect target for my fist right now. Instead, I take a deep, deliberate breath. Sitting down, I lean on the kitchen counter. I don't want to believe he'd do this. But he finally told the truth, right? You want more context on this story? You should head over to the YouTube channel and click that playlist for Cienie. It's in the YouTube. Go watch it. We have 3. I think this is the 4th episode. Yep, this would be the 4th episode. Let me get the shareable link for you to get context. I just want to play the VN. Yeah, go for it. But also make sure to like, comment, all that YouTube stuff. I'm always gonna post it, regardless. Okay. So, let me ask again. The same question I asked you on the first day. Why did you come back? The truth this time. And if you lie, I'll never, ever want to see you again. Eliash nods at me, then looks back at David. For a long moment, the hyena sensed nothing. And while I can see Eliash's anger building again, I give David time to compose himself and his thoughts. With Eliash's stare boring into David, I doubt it's easy. I came back because my mom asked me to. She wrote to me from the hospital because in recent months, I wasn't even allowed to see her anymore. So what exactly did the letter say? David stares at the letter before he starts speaking again. She wrote, people close to me will really need me. And that Cienie is changing, but not for the better. Wait, not to be rude, but how would she know that? I don't know, but I wanted to believe it. Maybe I was lying to myself, thinking there was something I really had to do. It sounds insane. You came here on the whims of a mad woman? Maybe it does, but when I came back, I learned that people are going missing. That Tom's mom was missing. David clutches his mom's letter. It sounds insane, yet given everything that's been happening since the past few days, I don't know what to believe anymore. If only you actually came here out of your own free will. But no! And what if she writes for you to come back? Gonna disappear without a trace? I just drop everything here and leave again? Ellie, please. No! Both of you fucking left me here. No contact, nothing. You think I wanted to stay here for the rest of my life? Working a shitty job? With a father who doesn't give two shits about anything but himself? I don't know. You seemed happy to stay. Aliesh pinches his forehead in disbelief. Because I'm not someone who just leaves everything behind. You... Ugh. You know what? I'm out of here. Sorry about this. I'll see you around, Tom. Aliesh walks past me without a word. Aliesh? He doesn't respond as he storms out of the house. Neither David nor I say anything. He quietly folds the letter and puts it away in his pocket. I understand Aliesh's furious reaction. Family. It's not Aliesh. If we got the actual pronunciation, Mora, in the first one, it's Aliesh. Let's see, where is it? It's pronounced Allyash. Aliesh. Wojciech. It is Polish, I believe. Yes, Polish and German. German, maybe? The German name? Polish name. But yeah, I do have the pronunciations written down. Regardless, I like it. I had the with this visual novel, they do highlight words that give, and then it shows a little pop-up that gives information how to pronounce it and what it is. And I'm really happy for that because I pronounce shit horribly sometimes. Levi's just knocked out, asleep. My own anger is simmering inside, although it's nowhere near as bad as what Aliesh seemed to be feeling. At least David is finally being honest, even if I can't believe the only reason for our reunion was this letter from a mentally ill woman. Not because he missed us, not because he wanted to reconnect, but just some letter. Whoa. I feel, me personally, I want to stay. I also feel like I feel like Tom would also want to stay. Curiosity being one of them. But also, like, he wants to know more. I don't think there's any situation where I would leave, to be honest. Excuse me, I'm just taking a bit more food for energy and drinking water. Ugh. But we are staying with David. Are you gonna leave me now too? Do you want me to leave? No. I fucking should. David hangs his head but doesn't argue. I really should leave. Ellie probably had the right idea. Even if part of me feels relieved, he finally told us the truth. Of course, that's what I thought the last time too. So, is this really everything? The real reason you came back? Yeah, I mean, look, Tom, I knew it wouldn't be easy to see you guys again. Really? Not easy? Poor you. I didn't mean... You have no idea how shitty it felt to lose you like that. Again, the hyena hangs his head. At least he has the sense not to continue throwing himself a pity party. I sigh. Sitting down at the kitchen table, rubbing my temples, I look up to look at him. Why even bother seeing me? Your grandfather just asked to check on the house. You could have done that and left without me ever knowing you were here. I couldn't do that, especially not after learning about your mom. You know, all these years you could have just been talking to me. If visiting Siepnevo was such an ordeal, you didn't have to. You'd have known I went to Warsaw. We could have seen each other there. Or fuck, I could have visited you in Germany. But no, I guess it was easier to cut off your past, huh? I'm sorry. Feeling that if I stay here, my anger might explode, I hop off the chair and motion to leave. David catches my arm. Wait, Tom, just let me explain, please. What for? You could have explained everything before you left. Yeah, I should have. I know I was fucking stupid, and afterwards, after some time passed, I thought you'd be angry to listen to anything. I jerked my hand free from his grasp. You'd be right. You don't know how bad Mom has gotten, Tom. I couldn't just leave her there. Grandpa's too old. He can't do much for her, and I couldn't just let her be surrounded by strangers. Ellie said it himself. He wouldn't simply leave. And it's not like I could have. Wait. And it's not like I could have. Mom, I could have. Okay. And it's not like I could have. Could have brought. Brought was missed. Okay. At least Ben, I'm glad you're here so you can see some of the words missing. So there could be a slight update, if anything, for people reading. And it's not like I could have brought Mom back to Skipniveau, even if she wanted to. I'm not mad about that. I'd give anything to be with my mom right now, too. In fact, I understand. I understand you'll have to go back to her. I don't know yet. But I realized I had been stupid then, and I didn't want to make the same mistake. And you thought lying to me and Ellie would solve the problem? I told you, I was going to explain, even if Ellie hadn't found the letter. Besides, I didn't have to tell him what it was in it, but I did. A sigh escapes me. Despite myself, I believe him when he says the reason he lied was because he was afraid of how we'd react. I hate that some part of me is still happy to have him back. How are you going to resolve this with Ellie? Think he might be done with your shit? I have no idea. But I'm sure he'll hear me out after he cools down a bit. Are you? Am I what? Done with my shit? I stare at him, bemused. Yes, David. I'm pretty fucking done with your shit. But I'm giving you a last chance. Cut the shit out. Don't lie to us again. I'm not. I promise. Sighing, I sit down again. I'm starting to get peckish. Could we use something to eat? David's ears pick up as his short tail twitches nervously. Oh, yeah. I'd be happy to make something. You, rich boy? You, rich boy? Can you even make toast? You'd be surprised. He laughs as I try to force a smile, even as the thought of what else David could be hiding floats around my head. For now, I'm going to choose to trust him and hope I won't regret it. I feel like it's still, like, even with how this came out, I still feel like staying would have been the right answer. Because running out wouldn't solve anything. Sure, we would have a cooler mind, but we don't know what would be going on in either one of their heads, regardless of how we left. I'd rather have him just sit there and listen. Or at least tell him how we feel. It feels like a good choice to me. For me. I don't know if I'm going to do multiple runs. I'm not sure if this is a type of visual novel for multiple runs, but I am interested. For now, I'm going to choose to trust him and hope I won't regret it. I know it's a dumb question, but why? Why what? Why did you decide to stay? Because some, like, third person is telling me to stay. But yeah, the ads are coming up, so we are going to take a 15-minute break to stand up, stretch, and get some energy in us so we don't knock out like we did earlier today. So yeah, with that being said, everyone, we will be right back in 15 minutes. Please stand up, stretch, get some water, get some food. We'll see you guys again real soon. BRB. Hoot hoot. Ooh, we're back. Hello, hello. Hope everyone had a wonderful break. Now, let's continue with why did we choose to stay? What is Tom's reasoning? Because we know our reasoning. What is Tom's reasoning? Why did you decide to stay? I wanted to hear the truth. I'm glad you did. No, I read that wrong. I'm glad you did. And given everything that's happening lately, I thought I shouldn't shut you out too. Did you shut out someone else? Yeah, my dad, obviously, but he kind of deserves it. I see. Sadly, I can't help with that. I can't even come up with a decent advice. As an expert on shutting people out, I really don't know a better way than just reaching out. Uh-huh. Hey, it worked for me, didn't it? You're still here, talking to me. Don't take it as me forgiving you. We're far from done with this conversation. Yeah. Besides, it's not really the same. My dad had always been there, being his miserable self. And that's not a good thing. He never tried to fix his life, not for my mom, not for me. Well, if you ever get tired of him, you got a place here. Living in a big house like this alone can get boring. Oh, I would live with you, David. God damn it. He looks away, his next words spoken in a quieter voice. I was hoping Aliesh would, but now... Well, it's not like you will actually be living here. I don't know that yet, Tom. There's things I need to do for Mom. But that aside, he pokes my belly. So, what would you like to eat? Your whole face and ass, David. I am weak. Well, I don't know. Pancakes? Is he eating the batter? And with that, I'm challenged to a cooking contest to see who can make the better pancakes. The fear in Tom's eyes is very much apparent. While David eats the pancake batter, just raw egg in there. It's enough to take my mind off the argument at least. It'll be a hard-fought battle, or so I thought. Protein? Salmonella! It could even be an easy victory. Instead, we just end up playing around like fools, trying to see who can flip them higher with the longest airtime without dropping. One of mine got stuck to the ceiling. Whoops. I don't think that will ever fall down. I guess you win then. I don't know how long it goes on. I lose track of time. After making 2 pancake towers, we devour our breakfast and get to cleaning up. Looks like I'll be late for work again. Finally done. David walks me to the door. So, is going to the town hall still in the cards? Oh, right. I guess? Yeah, that could be fun. Fun? Well, meet me at town hall around 2 p.m.? Will do. See you, Tom. And thank you. Sighing again, I give him a slight smile and head out. He's in love, possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I'm giving my own ships and headcanons too much thought. Talk to you later. Hey yo. Okay, we gotta give it a minute to appreciate for those who want to see Detective Old Man Titty and his V line. Appreciate. Stepping out of the shower, I shiver all over as the chill autumn breeze creeps into the bathroom from the open window. Oh my! I pat my fur dry with a towel, then wrap it around my waist and approach the mirror. The wound still stings as hell, like hell. At least I'm glad this doesn't really need stitches. I look down at the old claw and stab wounds near my waist. The memory of it hurts more than the actual wound. Maybe if I had been faster, he wouldn't have died. With a heavy sigh, I shake off the unpleasant memories and turn to head out of the bathroom. Marcus slept with Tom's dad. They made out after getting drunk, and they fucked. I need to figure out what I'm going to tell Tom. Carol begged me not to say anything. Well, I understand Carl's resentment. He should find a better way to channel it instead of to my face. Tom won't take this well, and I don't want to give him any more reasons to be mad. But the kid isn't stupid either. He'll figure it out eventually. Oh, Tom? No, this? Yeah, I nicked myself trying to trim my fur. That sounds idiotic. What a mess. He's already mad at me for hiding. For hiding Eva's? Yeah. He's already mad at me for hiding Eva's investigation from him. Although, despite how badly I handled the situation, I'm glad he didn't do anything rash. Yeah, we didn't do anything rash whatsoever. I go to the shelf and pick out some clothes. Need to drive outside of town to get the bloodstains cleaned soon. After that, I need to visit the homeless shelter, ask about volunteer group. I know. I keep saying it. It still hasn't stuck in my head yet. Gruber Niedzved. And maybe snoop around to see if I can learn anything else. I grab my wallet, cigarettes, and put them in my pockets. It must be Tom. I rush to the door, still wondering what to say about Eva and then everything else. Tom stands in the doorway, trying to avoid looking at me. Hi? I move to the side, letting him in. Good morning, Tom. Come in. He shuffles into the office, then looks up at me, his eyes going wide. What happened to you? I had a fight. What? You should see the other guy. Who? Some drunk asshole at the bar. Okay. The surprise fades from his face, and he squints at me with suspicion. Inspecting my wound, I close the door behind him. At my gesture, he takes a seat on the chair. I was about to head out, but that can wait. I'm glad you're here. Should probably start by apologizing about yesterday, then I'm going to have to move on to the talk about Eva. Should all be fine. So, about yesterday. Let me talk first, if that's okay. No, sure. He pulls out his notebook, opens it, and then flips through a few pages. So, about the witness. I'm pretty sure they... Wait, don't you want to talk about your mom first? He freezes, then looks me straight in the eye. Would you tell me everything you know? Every detail if I asked? He sounds very adamant. And I know lying to him isn't the way to go anymore, no matter what happens. Because if I try to keep things secret, he'll start to get himself into deeper trouble. I would, but I don't have every single detail. I get that, but it fucking sucks having two of the most important people in my life keeping secrets from me. If I have to, I'm going to discover the truth myself. You sound determined, but how are you going to do that? I don't know yet. Police are keeping things from the public about those cases. They took your mother's files and lost. I'm already suspicious that there's more going on here.
See? That's all I'm asking. Hearing your honest opinion and figuring out how I could help.
There's a pleading note in his voice.
I want to be a part of this. I want to find out what happened to those missing people, including my mom.
Tom, if something happens to you, I'd never forgive myself. And there's already plenty I can't forgive myself for. Tom grunts and folds his arm across his chest, cocking his head, shaking it slightly.
Yeah, whatever. Guess I'll just sit on my ass, locked in the office all day, huh?
That's not what I meant.
Well, that's what you want.
No, that's not what I want either.
So what then?
I want you to work with me.
You don't even trust me with anything. You hide things from me or just straight up lie.
The realization of how unfair I've been untowards him hits me. I glance out the window briefly before meeting his gaze again. You're right.
No bullshit. And let me ask you a few things about my mom's disappearance.
Right.
Did she talk about running away?
Folding his arms together, he looked towards the wall at the picture of his mother. Tom.
Just tell me.
No. She loved you both too much to leave.
I see.
He sighs with relief before scribbling something in his notebook.
Why weren't you a part of her investigation?
I've no clue. I've asked myself this for a while now. She didn't want me near it? Or maybe she thought I was overworking myself. Maybe there was more to it. I don't really know, and I'm sorry.
It's fine. Do you have suspicion on who could have stolen the files?
If they were stolen, that being said, it could be someone from the police or someone close to them.
So would a cop being involved make sense?
I'd lie if I said that this hasn't been on my mind too. But the truth is, I need to look at my... Agatha was dumbfounded on how this could have happened, since Dave has strict protocol.
I see.
But as I mentioned before, they're short-staffed. Most of them are also overworked and underpaid. I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually carelessness that caused the files to go missing.
I doubt it.
Tom jots something in his notebook again. His serious, determined look reminds me of Eva whenever she's on a case. No matter how insignificant the case was, it was always important for her. Oh, thank you for the hearts.
Now that we have suspicion that a cop might be involved, there is something off about the witness too.
What do you mean?
When I asked you to give me information about the 4 students, the witnesses were misremembering things. First was the cougar's fur color. One witness said it was brown, the other said red.
It happened a while ago, so it makes sense they might misremember smaller details.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. But there was something else.
What?
Both witnesses claimed they heard them argue about who cheated on whom, but only one witness could possibly hear that. The other witness mentioned he was inside the gas station when there was heavy traffic from the highway.
So you suspect they were lying?
Yeah, I think so. Since when I asked about the argument, once again, witnesses said the argument was about cheating. But wouldn't it be easier if the gas station worker simply said he heard them argue, without going into detail of the argument?
Tom's suggestion makes me pause for a moment. If one of the witnesses was told to lie, that would explain the almost matching statements. This, if true, would complicate things, but could also just be a mistake. If it was, it could be easily explained. Oh, there's thunder outside. It's about to rain. You're right. I will run My apologies. You're right. I will run the witness by Igor again.
All right. There's one more thing.
I'm listening. Tom takes out his phone and shows me the picture.
Could you run this by your cop friend too?
Whose license plate is this?
Someone who seems to be after Otto.
After Otto? What happened?
Just check it for me, please. I'll tell you more once I know more.
All right. If you need help,
I'll let you know. Right. That's all I have. I gotta head to work.
I can drive you.
Nah, it will do me better to go alone. I need to walk right now.
Sure.
Hey, Marcus?
Yeah?
I'm glad you finally told me what I needed to know. I hope it will stay like that.
Tom's face relaxes into a genuine smile. The morning sunlight from the window reflects in his eyes, giving him them a warm golden shimmer. Right. I will keep you posted about what I find.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
Huh?
I've transferred the money we got paid from Bashia to your account.
Bashia? Oh, you mean the client? I can pay the rest of my shit now. Thanks!
No worries. We both stand up from our seats and go towards the door.
I'll see you around, detective.
All right. Take care, intern. Tom walks out and quickly turns to the right, heading down the stairs. This is the first time in a long while I've seen Tom smile, even if just a little. It feels like, despite him being mad at me, I did something right today. I feel my tail wagging. But enough of that. I've got work to do. Yo, he's into praising. He likes praises. Oh my god. I park my car next to the church. The homeless shelter is situated within the compound, operated by the local church, funded by generous donors, and supported by local volunteers. Even so, the shelter is still overcrowded and lacks sufficient resources. The police's practice of rounding up and bringing homeless people here doesn't help. Taking my notebook and pen from the glove box, I step out. The police car parked nearby has a familiar number plate. It's Igor's. It seems they figure out that this place might be connected to Camille's case. Hopefully, that prick Boris isn't around. Whatever. It should be fine. As I approach the entrance, I overhear a heated argument. Boris, Igor, and the local raccoon priest come into view. Ben, I swear to God, if you show this raccoon priest and he's hot, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to fucking lose it. Oh my god. I instinctively dash for cover, hoping to overhear something interesting. I'd appreciate if you gentlemen could stop intimidating and harassing the people living and working here. What was the accent I gave him? I wrote this down. I definitely wrote this down. Where are you? Igor. Papyrus Southern? Father. Father. We just wanted to ask a few questions. I understand, but can you stop going for our residents and volunteers? They have it tough enough as is. Seems like the priest is keeping it under control. I should keep my distance for now. This is a sanctuary for the less fortunate. Dragged here from the dirty streets like wild animals by you and your colleagues, I might add. It was for their own well-being, you know? Only the Lord knows the truth of your words, but I'd still kindly ask that you lead the house of God. Your presence has disturbed the peace in this place. I can't have that. Listen, priest. We're here trying to do our job, and you're making it more difficult. So, are you gonna arrest me then? Where's your warrant? Are you gonna arrest me? A priest? That's wild of you. We won't hesitate to use force if you don't come. You're gonna beat up a priest? With a smile on your face? Wild. Hey, Cap. Of course, Boris would jump straight to that. Igor put his hand in between the priest and the boy. Boris, you aren't the one making things difficult. Fine. Play it safe, little dog. We're never going to solve anything with you being a pushover like this. That's enough. As I lean out of the cover to get a better look, Boris glances my way. The boar scoffs when he sees me. I wave at him, smirking. I'm in no rush to be seen by the others, though. It might be better if the priest doesn't associate me with these two at this point. I'm sorry about my partner, Father. I hope you can forgive him. I haven't taken it personally, my son. I understand that things can get heated in your line of work. The priest bows his head and walks back into the building, while Igor stands there, pulling out a smoke. With the priest gone, I approach the cops. Tough day? What are you doing, skulking around like that? I decide to ignore his warm welcome and focus on Igor. You could say that. What happened to your face? It's nothing. Alright, be careful when you trim your fur next time. Har har. Igor winks at me, pulling out a cigarette from the pack. I assume you're here for your own investigation? He offers me one. I take it, and he lights both his and mine. Boar. Old Russian boar. He's such asshole, ACAB, but he is kind of attractive, ACAB. Policia. Or to meddle with ours again. You're halfway through the build, by the way. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I haven't decided yet. The priest wasn't helpful at all. I heard. So what did you manage to get out of him? Well, mostly confirmed what old Bernard told us. So you hit a wall. Sorta. Then again, maybe you can learn more than we did. I doubt the priest will be in his best mood now. Maybe if that old trash eater will be more helpful, we wouldn't be having such a hard time. Well, you did make him very upset. He didn't leave us with much choice. There are a lot of eyes on your precinct. I'm sure Agatha isn't all sunshine and rainbows either. That being said, he could have handled it much better. Ha! Was she ever? But anyway, sorry Marcus, I'm on a tight schedule today. Yeah, I get that. But before you go, though, how's Mrs. Novak? Oh, she just woke up today, actually. Boris was at the hospital making sure she's safe. I started to ask her some questions, but she didn't respond to any. Instead, she kept asking what her son was. Then her doctor came and that was the end of it. Useless. We're not allowed to ask any further questions until the doctor clears her for questioning. Shouldn't be long, I'll tell you what happened when that happens. Finally, stupid investigation will move forward. Boris's eyes don't leave me for a second, inspecting me, almost like he's looking for something. Also, I'm sure you'd like to know that Agatha put some rookie on the watch. Do I know him? I don't think so. Guy walks like he got stick-up ass and won't shut up about rules. Boris spits on the ground in disgust. Great. I guess I'll meet him soon, now that Mrs. Novak is stable. Keep me posted on her condition. Sure. I should ask Igor to check the plates Tom asked me to, and see if any one of the witnesses is lying, but not with Boris around. I don't want him sticking his snout where it doesn't belong. Hey, how about a beer later today? What's the occasion? We haven't had a chance to talk outside of work in a while. Might be good to catch up. Some beer right now would be a damn good change of pace. You weren't invited. Boris scoffs, taking out a cigarette of his own and lighting it. Sorry, can't today. I promised Irena I'd spend the evening with her. I promised Irena I'd spend the evening with her. We really should go. How about tomorrow? Sure, that should be doable. We'll talk it out later. Great. Igor walks to the nearest dustbin and snuffs out his cigarette before tossing it inside. Irena. Boris follows him to the police car. Akros. It's usually a car rose. I take the last drag of my cigarette as I watch them drive away. With these two handled, it's time to talk to the priest. Take the E out. Akaros. Hopefully Boris didn't mess things up so bad that the priest won't even talk to me. I find the raccoon talking to one of the volunteers in the lobby. The priest gives me an appraising look as I approach, still visibly upset from earlier. And who might you be? I'm a private detective. I was hoping you could spare a few minutes of your time. A detective? Sorry, this is not visiting hours. He gestures towards the exit and starts walking away, brushing past the volunteer. I follow him. Well, the E is for character. Wow. Well, I'm not here just to visit. I'm on a case and need to ask you a few questions. No, sorry. We've already dealt with the police harassing us and our volunteers. Damn it. Gotta butter him up or I won't learn anything. Oh, so that's what the commotion was about? I'm sorry you had to go through that. It's a shame that our institutions have so little respect for people of faith. All too true, my child. Only God's commands are the true law we should follow. At least, I hear there have been a lot of people attending weekly worship. Yes, it's been very promising. If only they were grateful enough to donate some money to our little church. Of course, donations are all that matters. One can only hope the funds are used for the shelter and not something else. Is that supposed to be Mother Mary as a dog? Are they doggos? The client I'm working for, Mrs. Novak, told me she'd been attending your church regularly. Oh. Ah. Dorta Novak. Yes, but it wasn't my idea. I will say there is an animation in Kickstarter where they do like the Passion of Christ with furries, and I feel like I like seeing that this version of it, they portray Jesus as a bull and Judas as a rabbit is kind of interesting, and I feel like it would heal my inner child that was stuck in church. That I feel like that would heal me somehow. I need to watch it in full. Like, damn, I would even do a watch like a little like I don't do like reviews on here. I haven't done stuff like that, but I'll give it a shot if we watch it. Yes, that's her. I'm here to investigate her case. I see. He stops in his tracks, turning around to look at me with a frown. Sorry, Father. I assumed the police were here about the same case. I promise not to take up a lot of your time. I only have a few questions. She came to me for help when the cops didn't prove helpful. I can see the divulging that bit of information was the right call as the priest's expression softens a little. I suppose. If that's the case, let's have this discussion in my office. Lead the way, please. The priest leads me into his office and takes a seat behind a desk. Mrs. Novak was one of the most dedicated members of the church. Given her financial situation, she couldn't offer much, but her contributions were always appreciated. I see. Well, like I mentioned, she hired me to find her missing son. Ah, a dreadful situation indeed. I've heard of the attack in the woods. Yes, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. The police are blaming her son, but something doesn't add up. Bless you for assisting her family. I cannot promise you much, Detective, no matter how much the police insist on the contrary, but I will do my best. Please, ask away. Thank you, Father. He smiles and clasps his hands together. I guess that's my cue. So, you mentioned Miss Novak being a big supporter of the church. Does the church and shelter receive donations from other sources? Mostly personal donations, like Mrs. Novak's funds and Mr. Buzek's food donations. Of course, Bernard did mention his bar gave extra food to shelter once a month. Does your church receive any support from the local commune? Please, they never lifted a finger to help us. Some of our biggest donors prefer to remain anonymous. I see. That's right. That's all right. Well, that's very humble of them. Though I don't think that lead matters much. Has Mrs. Novak ever spoken to you about her family?
She's a very lonely old woman. She rarely mentions her husband. I know this, though. I know this, though. Her son meant the world to her.
That's the feeling I got when she hired me. Mrs. Novak mentioned that her son had changed. Did she ever open up to you about that?
Not in detail, no. She always puts others first, so I wouldn't be surprised if she kept her worries to herself. She did mention that the police refused to help her find him, like you said. I hope you do right by her, Detective. Taking money from that poor woman would be a terrible shame.
Didn't he just say she donates to the church? I guess the irony of that statement is lost on him. Indeed. Did you know her son? Did he ever attend church services with her?
He didn't come to church often. I have only seen him once or twice, and I got the impression that he only came as a favor to his mother. I believe he struggled with his faith, but he did help around the shelter.
He did? Did he talk to anyone in particular? Someone who might know more about him?
No, not really. He kept to himself, though I remember he once came with a young sheep woman. Sadly, her name escapes me.
Sheep. Could it be Daria? That would explain the way she acted when I spoke to her. Are you sure it was a sheep? Was her name Daria by any chance?
Yes, that's right.
I see. That's been a big help.
I hope she won't get into trouble.
Not unless you shared this information with the police as well. Damn it. What's that girl hiding?
I only answered a few questions about Camille or his mother, with how rude they were. They were more interested in the food deliveries we've been receiving.
From I can pronounce it. It's just like it feels like a mouth, like a tongue twister for me for some reason. From Gruber Niedźwiedź. The priest narrows his eyes at me.
Yes.
I suppose I should quit while I'm ahead. The information about the possible link to the waitress is already more than enough, and the priest doesn't seem to appreciate this new topic. I see. You've been a great help, Father. I won't... Polyglot era? No. I won't keep you from your work any longer.
I'm glad to hear it, my son. I will pray for the Lord's guidance in your investigation.
I stand and extend my hand. We shake firmly. Thank you. If you remember anything else, would you mind giving me a call?
I place my business card on the desk. Of course. I'll also ask around, though. I won't allow you to do that yourself. These people are already under enough stress.
I completely understand. I think that's a wise decision. I better get going. The priest walks me to the front door in silence. No more words are exchanged. Once we reach the exit, we shake hands before I step outside. So, Daria must know more about Camille. Then she led on, but with how scared she was of me, I doubt she'll open up. Maybe Tom could get through to her. He probably doesn't know him, and if she does, she likely heard how he saved Camille's mom. Might as well call Tom now. Freya, no. Stay. I'm so sorry, guys. The dog is outside sniffing about, and I have Levi the cat inside. I'd rather not let him in. Oh, I can do something like...
Hello?
Tom, are you free right now?
Not much is going on. I'm about to lock up the shop.
Oh? Won't Anna be mad?
Doubt it. Did you find anything useful at the shelter?
Yeah, but I need your help.
What do you need?
Daria, the waitress, she knows Camille.
Huh? What? I thought Camille didn't have any friends. How do you know?
Looks like he didn't tell his mom about her. The priest at the shelter said Camille came with a sheep once. I think it was her.
Huh. Alright, so what do you need me to do?
I need you to talk to her. She's scared of me, so that won't work.
I mean, I'd be scared of you too. You're pretty intimidating.
Tom, be serious.
Alright. So, you want me to talk to Daria when she's on a break?
Yeah, I doubt she'll open up with a bunch of people around.
Fair enough. I'll think of something.
Are you heading home tonight?
Not sure yet. Why?
I need to talk to you and your dad.
Dad? I guess I can be there?
Thanks. That's all I'm asking.
This isn't going to be some awkward pep talk about something irrelevant, right? Or are we finally gonna hear about that mysterious scar that mysteriously appeared on your face? Very mysterious.
Maybe I'll share a tale about my fierce battle.
Oh, I'm sure you both will.
Tom,
I'm not an idiot.
I didn't say that.
Mm-hmm. You're lucky I was too much of a rush this morning to interrogate you. Just know I reserve the right to leave if it gets unbearable.
I chuckled. Deal. I'll talk to you later.
Sure. See ya.
Bloop. I don't have a sound for a hang up button. Not surprised that Tom would figure it out. At least he's willing to listen. I need to talk to Carol, which is not something I'm thrilled about right now. But it has to be done. I start the engine and dial Carol's number. After a short exchange, Carol agrees to the meeting at 7. With that out of the way, I drive off, wondering how Tom will take all of this. Oh, I thought that was going to be like the end card. All right. We are going to take a 5-minute break now so I can just get myself like stretched and pumped out. That didn't come out right. So I can stretch and wake up a bit. So with that being said, everyone, we're going to take a 5-minute break. Make sure to stand up and stretch and get some water because I know you have not been drinking. We will be right back in 5 minutes, okay? Just 5 minutes. All right? We will be right back. Okay? BRB. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notified on the next stream we're going to be having. Leave a comment and say what your favorite part was. Or, if you have any other visual novels that you would like me to play, comment down below, and I will give it a look. Enjoy your break. And we're back. Hello, hello. I had to remove a dog from the siding, and I had to remove a cat from my desk. You're a little handful. All right, let us continue. I'm surprised that I got here first, as I'm left standing outside town hall. I wonder if Eliash will show up after the fight with David. I wouldn't blame him if he didn't, but I hope he's not mad at me. Maybe texting him would be the easiest way to find out. I pull up my phone and stare at the screen for a moment before letting out a sigh and starting to type. Hey Ellie, are you coming out to town hall today? Is David going to be there? Yeah. Then I can't. See? Sorry, Tom. I can't deal with him right now. No, I get it. Don't worry about me. But no matter what happened between me and David, if you need me to come meet back at Colomino, I'll be there. At least that's fine. I also never know when to how to hit. Oh, I just have to hit outside, not on the phone. No, on the phone. Oh yeah? That's good to hear. By the way, I'm going fishing with Raymond this weekend. Damn, you work fast. Taxes are your subscription fee for your country till we meet again. I never forget about that, Draco. I never forget. You should come. I don't know. We'll see. Great. That's all I'm asking. Let me know if you decide. Will do. Alright, gotta run. Good luck with the investigation, kitty. Thanks. I slide my phone back into my pocket and sit down on the nearby bench. Looking up at the sky, I feel a sort of pressure building. The whole town feels heavy. Storm clouds gather as the wind starts picking up. I watch people go in and out of town hall, wondering how many of them really care about the disappearances. How many care about what's happened to this town. Would I even care if my mom wasn't missing? If she were still around, would I be like this? Maybe I'd still be in university, studying law, screwing around with Jakob, not giving a damn about other people's problems. But now I won't stop until I find out what happened to her. Whoever's responsible for this, they'll have to deal with me. And if they hurt her, there's going to be hell to pay. I lean forward, resting my face in my paws, rubbing my eyes. I feel tired. I hear a series of footsteps approaching before stopping right next to me. David? What the? Oh, what a pleasant surprise. What was the accent I gave Jakob? What is the accent? Where are you, Jakob? Low Russian. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Oh, Jakob. Hi. Sorry, what are you doing here? Working, of course. I see. How about you? Working? What case are you working on this time? It's a secret. I wink at him. I see. Well, I just finished talking to the town's official about the land deal I told you about. I nod at the fox, glancing around to check if David's arrived. Hopefully he won't run into both of us here. I'd rather avoid having to explain to him who Jakob is or even lie about it. How'd it go? It's going well. Sadly, I can't tell you more than that. Of course, private and confidential stuff. Have you asked your friend about the loan shark? No, not yet. He's busy.
and I don't want to add more to his plate. I'll do it tomorrow.
Fair enough. I'll be happy to help you if you need me.
Sure. Thanks, Jacob.
Jacob glances around quickly before leaning in closer. Maybe you'd be interested in more fun tonight.
Oh, come on. We're in public, Sky. Sorry, no, I'm busy today.
Shame. Anyway, I'm off now. Let's promise to keep in touch, yeah?
Sure, yeah.
Perfect. I sigh in relief after Jacob leaves. Thank God no one I know caught us here. After about 10 more minutes, I begin to grow impatient. That's it. I'm going in by myself. As I stand up from the bench and stretch my back, the door of the town hall swings open. David steps out, smiling and waving at me.
You were already inside? Why didn't you tell me? I've been waiting here for almost 30 minutes. Oh, sorry. I had a meeting with someone about our mom's house. The meeting went a bit late, but yeah. It's fine.
David checks his phone before looking back at me. Punched David in the face.
No, he's such a sweet boy. Little bastard is wild.
The Twitch chat does not like David.
Have you talked to Aliesh? He hasn't been responding to me. He's a liar. He won't be coming.
Ah.
He just needs some time.
What about you?
I'm here, aren't I?
That's fair. We start walking towards the entrance of the town hall.
So, what's the plan? I'm not sure we can just access the info on Colomino, so let's pretend we're history students. If that fails and we can't access anything, you'll cause a distraction while I sneak in.
That's risky. They catch you, they'll call the cops for sure.
Then let's hope they just let us in.
As we enter the building, David flashes a smile at the clerk, a middle-aged female fennec fox. She gives us a polite nod as we approach the desk.
How can I help you? Yeah, hi. My friend and I are history students from...
Oh, this is a new word. Kagimiash. Kagimiash? Velki? Kagiesh? Kagimiash? Kagimiash?
Yeah, hi. My friend and I are history students from Kagimiash Vileski University.
Yeah, that should work. I'm also keeping notes, so... Thank you. Or is it Kagimiash? Miash? Kagimiash? Kagimiash. Kagimiash. BLK. Uni located in Bydgoszcz. In the city of Bydgoszcz. Bydgoszcz. Fighting for his life against phonetics. G as in G's. That's tough. G's. Kagimiash. Velki.
I'm fighting for my life!
That is correct!
We're doing research on Colomino for a World War II project. I can bring you some files. What exactly do you need? A detailed layout of Colomino, please? And if possible, the names of people who used to live there?
Sorry, information about people living there was destroyed during the Soviets' exit. Nothing was recovered.
I see. That's a shame. Can we have access to the rest?
Have you made a request at the mayor's office?
No.
Well, then sadly I can't allow you.
If we did, how long would that take take for us to get access?
1 to 2 months. That's not useful at all. I don't have that kind of time.
Hey, we're on a tight deadline for our project. Any chance you can make an exception for 2 charming young lads?
Even if you were charming, I still couldn't help you, young man.
Ow.
Sorry.
How about a donation?
I look at David, wide-eyed. Is he serious?
He's gonna get us kicked out.
Excuse me?
A donation for your personal time to let us browse freely?
That's bribery. You should use your money more wisely. David leans in, flashing a grin.
500. And you let us in?
I bet this is highly illegal. You both could get in serious trouble trying to bribe a government staff. She has her hand out, like, give me it.
1,000.
What? Has he lost his mind?
That's enough, David. Sorry, ma'am. He's just joking around. Nope. Tom, this, project is important, and I don't want to get in trouble over it.
See, this is why we don't trust Yeens. I get what he's doing, trying to keep me from having to break in, but still, this much money is insane.
So,
fine, I'll let you in. You have 10 minutes. I'm taking a coffee break.
we'll be in and out.
He places a bunch of keys on the desk. If anyone catches you, I didn't see anything.
Thanks.
As the clerk heads to what I assume is the break room, David pulls out some money and hands it to her. She stashes it in her purse before leaving. That's a quick 1K, honestly, based. I stare at David, dumbfounded. He just shrugs. Then he leads the way towards the archives. He has 1,000 just in his pocket. Let's let that sink in a bit. How much money is he just carrying? David, come line my pockets. Oh, now you like David Mora? Wow, he came prepared. He came prepped. Yeah, honestly. Grates cover some of the shelves. We try the first key, but it doesn't fit. The second key turns and the door clicks open. Finding the shelf with the right documents takes us a bit of time. Eventually, I pull out a box from a drawer labeled Colomino U37 and place it on a nearby desk. Inside, we find a very old map of Colomino. I give it to David.
Here, we don't have much time. Take pictures of every corner of the map zoomed in, and then one of the whole thing. Got it.
While David focuses on that, I start going through the notes related to Colomino's architecture. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I set one of the papers on David's side of the table. He glances at it and nods. After that, I rummage through the reams of papers and documents from the origin of Colomino to its eventual closure. I'm not surprised people didn't want to stay there after the Soviets left. Nothing much catches my eye until I flip through one of the last few files. One of them is a presentation folder with plastic sleeves. 2 of its pages are stuck together. I gently try to separate the pages with my claw. Once the pages are apart, an old picture emerges. Whoa. Hey, look, there's an owl. Wait a minute. No. Russian military and some doctor. Oh, wait. Is that Bernard? So that is a specifically blue owl. Or is that another animal? Is it a griffin? It's probably a griffin. Ben, I'm eyeballing you. This isn't the first time a visual novel writer put me in their thing. Is it really me? Is it me? Am I in there? Am I? No? Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, if you play, what's it called? But I like blue looking owls. Okay, sure, Ben. All right, I see how it is. If I can get it up. It's the one me and Nick are playing. If I can find it. It's in Unveiling. The writer puts me in a missing photo. Yeah, I was surprised too when I got a message from Trash Panda Blue's like, "You're in the game?" And I didn't see it until then. But yeah. I'll download it and play. It's late. It's further in. It's fine. It's a small thing. It was very much appreciated. It was cool. There's no way. Otto's family is Polish, yet they almost look the same. I guess I could show this to Otto and Marcus. Either of them must know something. I curse under my breath as I stealthily slide the picture out of the plastic sleeve and flip the photo around. Keeping it tucked neatly inside the inner pocket of my jacket, I look around for any CCTV in the room. I think we're safe.
All done. The early version of the map highlights the bunkers. Seems like they have only been 2 of them. How early?
The map says 1939.
So, the Germans built them.
Seems like it. If I remember my history right.
That's useful. Maybe we could check out those bunkers ourselves.
One seems to be under the former hospital, and the second is in the admin building. Are you gonna go back there? Are you sure going back there is a good idea after everything that's happened? He has a point, but we don't have time for that argument.
You got all the pics we need?
Yeah, check yourself out. Check out for yourself. He scrolls through the photos he took on the phone. Looks like we got everything.
Let's hope that we don't need to come back here. That'd be awkward.
Did you find what you're looking for?
Sorta?
What does that mean?
I found a pic of a few soldiers in Colomino. One of them looks very much like Bernard.
What?
I said I'm not sure. We'll have to talk to Otto. Let's go.
David helps me return everything to its place, and we lock the archives before heading out. Place the key on the clerk's desk. She nods without looking up, pretending to be preoccupied with her work. As soon as we leave the town hall, I pull my phone out and dial Otto's number. Oh, shit. What was his voice again? I give him, was it deep Russian? Was it Russian again? Because that's the only accent I know how to do currently. Let's see. Otto. Deep, attempt Polish, deep partial Russian. Why do I do this to myself?
Hello?
Fuck.
Otto, hey, are you free sometime soon?
In about an hour? Why? Did something happen?
Kinda. I could use your help with the investigation.
Oh, okay. When and where?
Grubniez. I'm going to eat my words. I'm going to eat my words. Fuck. Gruberniezvej.
Works for me. I was planning to talk to my uncle too, about, you know.
Yeah, I'll wait for you there.
See you in an hour?
Great. See ya.
I hang up and bloop. I hang up and turn to David, smiling. What?
Well, rich boy, I'm starving.
Oh, so now that we're partners in crime, you want to take advantage of me?
Partners in crime, huh? I guess we are.
Yay. I just stare at him as he scratches the back of his neck and sticks his tongue out. He's so cute. The bear's so cute. I'm hella gay. Fucking hell. Oh my god. As we drive off, I take the time to explain the plan for tonight. Talking to Daria and finding out what she knows. I also explain why we're bringing up Otto into this partly as a distraction from Bernard. That part is true, though I avoid revealing the rest of Otto's situation. We stop at the nearest gas station, and after refueling, David drives to Gruberniezvej. David parks the car next to Gruberniezvej. After stepping out, I scan the area for any sign of Otto, but it looks like he's not here yet. He's not here. Maybe he's already inside? I need to figure out how to get to Daria alone. If I just ask her outright, I'm concerned she'll get suspicious and refuse to answer my questions. I wander along the edge of the bar, my eyes landing on a big dumpster at the back of the building.
Hey, where are you going? You don't need to dig through trash. I did promise I'll buy you a nice meal, didn't I?
I roll my eyes at him.
I know. Just want to see if standing next to this trash feels as bad as standing next to you.
Ouch. Please don't hurt my feelings like that. I stick my tongue out. David lets out a slow sigh. The smell is awful, but if I can get Daria to take out the trash, I might be able to find her here and talk to her alone. No one can see or listen to us here, and if I handle this correctly, she might open up.
Okay, seriously, you've been standing there for like 5 minutes. What's the deal?
Just plotting my next move.
Need a trash? Are you secretly a raccoon?
Wow, you really went there.
You're a terrible influence on my impressionable mind. Guilty as charged. Who doesn't love a bad boy?
Let me know when you see one.
Come on, look at me. I'm dripping with bad boy energy.
Or do raccoons? No, we had a raccoon priest. We talked to a priest who was a raccoon earlier. David snarls, beating his chest and flexing his arms. A single vein pops along his right arm.
You look stupid.
At that, he deflated, puffing his cheeks and crossing his arm like a pouting child. He then winks and chuckles amused by himself. We walk away from the dumpster. I guess I have a plan. Now I just need to figure out how to get Daria to leave her post and throw out some trash while I'm conveniently nearby. The dumpster looks to be recently empty. And if Bernard's hanging around, well, that's a whole other problem. Maybe Otto could distract Bernard and talk to him in private? And Raymond, yeah, that could work. I could even have a use for David for once. It's a plan. Fragile, flawed plan, but a plan nonetheless.
Please, can we go inside? I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, nothing's stopping us now.
I've got everything figured out. Well, mostly.
The bar is packed as always. With how good the food is, that's not a surprise. But I can't imagine eating here every day, not without burning a hole through my wallet. And probably through my body too. I spot Daria and the other waitresses behind the counter. With no sign of Raymond, on the other hand. He's probably in the kitchen now. Bernard isn't here either. Then again, if Otto's coming to talk to him, he is either somewhere nearby or will arrive shortly. David grabs my hand and leads me to a seat close to the entrance. There aren't many free seats, but this'll do. David grabs the menu.
Will you be more adventurous tonight?
I don't know.
Pussing it out again?
Maybe. I don't really feel that hungry.
You're not even looking at the menu.
We gotta wait for Otto.
Oh, right.
Hey, the tier 1, Ben. Oh my goodness. Subscriptions. Oh my god. Thank you for the subscribs. Did that add to the timer? It added to the timer. I forgot. 4 hours. Wild. Hope you enjoy singing as a little arsonist. We still gotta think of a little, like, our own name for, like, the community. Outlet sounds good, but it also sounds like outlets. I do like arsonist, but I feel like that'll be bad implications. Firebirds? I don't have really much fire stuff other than the 2 emotes, so we'll figure it out. But thank you for subscribing. Oh, right. I want to be a little outlet. All right, outlets it is then.
Oh, right.
As we wait, David starts typing something out on his phone, his expression growing sour. I can only assume he's still trying to talk to Aliesh.
Everything all right?
He looks up at me, giving me a toothy grin.
Oh, I'm fantastic.
Just give Aliesh some time.
I know I should. I'm just trying to explain things to him.
I place my paw on his, taking his phone out of his grip.
Then stop. I don't know. And I don't know. Think of something else? I'll try.
Nagging him after what happened will just piss him off more.
I guess you're right.
He takes the phone back, stashing it away. He then grabs the menu and starts reading through again. I wonder when Otto's going to come. Judging by the time, he's 5 minutes late now. It does feel like his time's been ticking longer. Maybe I'm just itching for some action. Whatever Daria knows might help us solve the case. Taking my phone out, I'm about to shoot Otto a text when the door swings open and the bear enters the bar. I stretch my arm and wave at him.
He's not gonna kill me, right?
Why would he?
Well, I hurt you quite... quite a bit by leaving. Nah, he won't do anything. I'd be more afraid of Anna if I were you. She did mention a couple of times that if she ever catches you, she'd suplex you over the table. Yikes.
Otto and David weren't exactly close, knowing each other mostly in passing, from when Otto was picking up Anna from school. As the bear arrives at our table and sits down, I slide him the menu. Even after work, Otto looks so full of energy. I wish I could do that. He smiles while wringing his hands, chuckling a little bit.
Sorry I was late. Work got complicated. Yeah.
Otto blinks at David as if only now realizing who it is. There is a short pause between them.
Oh, David, right? Welcome back.
David freezes and nods his head a few. Why is Otto kinda? What do you mean kinda? He hot. He hot as fuck. My god, we can bite our own lip until it bleeds. He's fucking attractive. Let me behave. Not allowed. We're not allowed to behave in my community. David freezes, then nods his head a few times.
Yeah. Wow, you look so grown up.
Otto extends his hand to the hyena. David, on the other hand, looks terrified yet keeps smiling. As they shake hands, I could see a small tear in David's eyes. Gotta admit, part of me enjoys watching him squirm.
Damn, your grip is as strong as I remember.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry.
Otto relaxes, letting go of his grip. David shakes his hand, rubbing the back of it a couple of times.
I'm never shaking hands with a bear ever again.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you.
No worries, buddy.
Otto looks a bit guilty as he scutters back to checking the menu. Should we get anything?
Sure. We were waiting for you before ordering.
Oh, sorry. So just order anything you want, Tom. I can pay for you.
Thanks, but I think I can. No worries, big guy. It's my treat.
It is not necessary. You can pay for yourself, David. I'll cover Tom and my... Oh no. The guys are fighting over me. Oh my god. My goodness.
I'll cover for Tom myself. I insist.
What is even happening anymore? They keep going back and forth about who's going to foot the bill for about a good 5 nonsensical minutes. They both are in love with you, Tom. Please. They love you both. They both love you. Now I want them to hold hands and I want to hold their hands at the same time. Is this what it's like to have money? Honestly, yeah. Rolling my eyes, I finally grab the menu out of Otto's hands.
I'll pay for myself.
But... Okay, sorry. That seemed to settle it. We finally pick what we want to eat and call over the waitress. After placing our orders, it's the perfect time to lay out the plan.
Otto, you're going to talk to Bernard soon, right?
Yeah, he should be in the office room.
Think you can draw the conversation out until I give you the signal?
Sure, no problem if it helps. If it helps.
It will, thanks. What about me? Try to muster up some charm and wit to distract the waitress long enough for me to talk to Daria. She might come looking if it's taking too long.
I point discreetly at the girl behind the register.
That's it? Yeah, I'm sure you can handle it.
With Otto and David set, I shoot a quick message to Raymond.
Hey Raymond, we've placed our orders. Can you come to our table and serve us our orders later? I also need to ask you a favor.
Oh, can. I focus back on the two of them. So, David, you came back during an interesting time.
Yeah, things could definitely be much smoother.
The tension between them is palpable, but at least Otto's keeping it together. I'm relieved he isn't making a big deal about David being here, given how I felt about David when David left. I let the two of them chat while I look down at my phone. So, Tom.
Yeah?
Why do you want to interrogate this waitress anyway?
Sorry, I should have explained everything sooner.
Oh, no problem at all. I know you've a lot on your mind.
Marcus thinks she's hiding something that ties to our investigation. But she's lost trust in the police, and Marcus kinda spooked her.
And you think cornering her like that will make her speak?
Well, Marcus did approach her directly, and that didn't work either. But I'll be nice and do my best not to scare her. Even if we fail, at least we will get a decent meal, right?
Daria's probably already feeling the pressure, with the police and a detective sniffing around. If she knows Camille and what happened, she's definitely going to be protective. I need to be careful with my approach. After another 10 minutes, Raymond arrives with our food on a tray, serving us with a gentle smile.
Enjoy!
He sets the place down gently, nodding at each of us as he does.
Thanks, Raymond. Hey, big guy. Thanks again.
No problem, lah. Raymond smiles at David before returning to Otto. He gives Otto a firm pat on the back.
Hi, Otto. Long time no see. Always busy, is it? Of course. Hopefully you're doing alright yourself.
Girl, what is this game? There's too many hot people. There's too many. I need more fan art.
Yes. Raymond, I need your help with something.
Can. Well, what is it?
Can you get Daria to take out the trash to the dumpster outside?
Maybe. I can ask her.
I need to talk to her in private, and that's probably the best spot. Really? By the dumpster?
Is she in trouble?
Not at all. I just want to ask her a few questions.
I hope you don't thrust her out.
Why is that?
She's not been feeling well lately. So if you can, please go easy on her. Fan art of Akaros kissing the cuties? Honestly, I'd be down.
No, I'll be gentle.
Honestly, even like I just want to, between like all of the guys, if I had to choose, I would love to be in between both Otto and Tom. Raymond is there. And then there's the brothers. I'm like, I don't know. They're all so attractive. I can't. Let alone animal face kissing. True, I have a beak. I mean, like a cute little forehead kisses. I stare down at my plate, guilt slowly setting in. I hate that I have to confront her like this. Anyway, I need to go back to the kitchen. Busy night, you see?
Take care, Raymond. Thanks for the great food as always.
Yes, thank you.
I'll text you later. I'll text you. Just wait for my signal.
Okay, Tom. Enjoy your meals, everyone. Raymond nods and heads back to the kitchen, leaving me to wonder how the hell I'm going to handle this. At least dinner helps me settle my anxiety a little. These kayatos. All good. These kayatos are so sweet and savory, paired with well-seasoned half-boiled. I need to boil eggs. That would be great. Half-boiled eggs. I wish my appetite was better. What if something goes wrong? Daria wouldn't run, right?
Let me finish that if you don't mind.
I push my plate towards David. Are you okay, Tom? I take a deep breath and slowly exhale.
You know what? I'm fine. Let's get this over with. I'm heading to the back now. Are you guys ready?
Yep, you can count on me. Yeah, I'll talk to my uncle now. Good luck, Tom.
Raymond, I'm outside right now.
Okay, I'll tell her to throw out the trash. A few minutes pass, the bar's back door opens and Daria emerges with a trash bag in her hand. I quickly hide from her view. After she hurls the trash bag into the dumpster, she hurries back to the door, about to twist the doorknob, and with that, I slowly come out of my hiding spot.
Hey, Daria, right? I need to ask you something.
Ah! Oh my god! Oh, she has a little image! That's so cute! She's so cute! Hold up. She's so cute.
Who are you?
She grabs the doorknob as she's about to pull the door open. I speak out.
My name is Tom. I need to speak to you about Camille.
Daria freezes. She's cuter than me. Excuse me. Damn. Her trembling hand still firmly grasping the doorknob.
Hey, it's okay. I'm a friend of Raymond. I just want to ask you a few questions.
I don't know anything. Please leave me alone.
I'm the person that found and helped Mrs. Novak in the woods. I just wanted to talk to about Camille with you.
I can tell she's hesitating, but Daria finally lets go off the doorknob. Or there's of, maybe. Her shoulders slump before she turns around to face me.
I don't know where he is now. He showed up out of nowhere, all bloodied at my place. I patched up his wounds and brought him some food from Ribbeey.
Did he say anything?
He was just mumbling about someone seeing something and that he was sorry.
Did you see them too?
How?
A cold chill runs. I'm looking at all sides now still. I still remember the jump scare. New Sprite. Yeah, we're probably a few seconds delayed then. But like, I'm now like looking everywhere because I remember last time you caught me off guard with that jump scare. And now we're talking about that creature. Oh girl, let me turn the audio off. No, turn the audio on. There's no jump scares at the moment, but like, leave it on. A cold chill runs down my spine. Why does he keep repeating those words? Could his apology refer to him leaving his mother in the woods? And if that's the case, who attacked them?
That's all he said. I swear. I don't know anything.
She looks back to the door. I feel bad for scaring her like that, but she's my only lead.
Hey, that's all right. How about we start from the beginning?
Her eyes scan you with heightened awareness, and she clutches her stomach.
What do you want to know?
Were you both volunteers at the homeless shelter?
Yes, that's where I first met Camille. We started talking and we kind of dated.
His mom mentioned he didn't have anyone close besides her.
Camille and I never made it official. He was kind of afraid to tell his mom about us.
Oh, why's that?
I feel terrible bad-mouthing her after what happened, but I think she has some attachment issues.
Daria looks to the side, embarrassed, hugging herself and rubbing her arms.
I see.
But after a while, Camille changed.
Changed? How?
He started acting paranoid, saying they were watching him. He said not to trust anyone anymore.
They? Who are they?
He never explained.
I see.
I begged Camille to go to the police or get medical help, but he got angry. He said the cops couldn't be trusted and no one understood. And then he disappeared.
Her lips tremble as she finishes her sentence. I have a feeling that maybe this was the time when he started following me.
Now, at times even I feel like I'm being followed. It's terrifying.
She might just be paranoid, but if someone is after Camille, it's possible. But that would require knowing more about Camille than his own mother. And that still doesn't explain why he was following me.
Did Camille ever mention me, or maybe a black cat in passing?
He never mentioned you.
I pull out my phone and show her the photos of Camille took of me. Her face pales.
It seems he was following me even before we started investigating his disappearance.
I don't know why. He never mentioned anything about you.
Her pupils twitch as she keeps staring at the photos.
I understand that it's scary to face this alone. If you ever feel like you're in danger or need help, you can call Marcus or ask Raymond to contact me.
Marcus?
Yeah, the detective who asked you about Camille yesterday. He gave you his card, right?
Yeah.
Daria flinches as the doorknob suddenly twists and the door opens. She visibly relaxes when she realizes it's Raymond. Daria, are you alright?
Yeah, I was just a bit scared.
For a brief moment, Daria looks straight into my eyes. Her chin quivers a little.
Why are you so eager to find him? Even the cops don't care about him until recently.
I just don't want him to meet the same fate as my mom.
Daria looks down, fidgeting with her thumbs.
Tom, was it?
Yeah?
If you find Camille, please tell him to come back.
Sure thing.
Let's go inside. If you are not feeling well, I can help you with some orders. Daria simply nods as Raymond holds her shoulders, guiding her back into the kitchen.
I owe you one, Raymond. No big deal, lah. Could you walk her home after work?
Can. I head back into the bar, the main entrance, inside. David was busy sweet-talking the waitress at the till.
So, as I was saying, if you'd like me to take you there.
Okay, that's enough. Let's go.
Wait, I haven't told her about my exotic trip to Bali.
No, we're done. Here's a tip, miss. Thank you.
I put some money on the table while yanking David, but he's just like the eyebrow wiggle by the ear, dragging him away from the poor waitress and out of the bar.
Ow.
I let go of David's ear and reach out for my phone.
You're so mean to me.
Wait, we had to go back. We gotta go back. I just want to see him eyebrow. Look at that. Look at him go. Look at him go. That's so cute.
Uh-huh. Let me text Otto. Otto, I'm done talking to Daria.
Okay, I'll tell Uncle Bernard I'm heading out now. We stand outside Grobiniechvich. After a few minutes, Otto steps out of the bar. How was it?
Well, it went better than expected.
Neat.
Again, thank you for helping me out, guys.
Sure thing, Tom.
Yeah, anytime. Otto?
Yeah?
Nothing major, but just want to ask. You feel like coming over to my place for a bit?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Am I invited? Sorry, David, not this time. This is kind of a private matter with Otto. Boo, fine, I get it.
I can't talk to Otto about the money Jakob gave me here. And Otto might tell me more about the picture with Bernard. It'll be better to discuss everything back at my place.
Want me to give you guys a ride?
Nah, that's
fine. We're gonna take a walk from here.
Oh. David nods with a slight frown.
All right, bye then. Bye.
Good night, David. With David gone, Otto and I walk back to my house as the sun begins to descend closer to the horizon. The sky matched the warmer color of the red autumn leaves underneath our feet. So, what was investigation about?
Marcus asked me to interrogate Daria about what she knows.
Otto nods. Did it go well?
Yeah, I'm glad that she finally confirmed Marcus's suspicions.
What suspicions, if I may ask?
Oh, about our connection to the missing guy we're searching for now.
Oh, I see. I'm glad. Otto ends the conversation with a smile as we continue walking. Even with the progress in the case, my mind is clouded by the thoughts of Camille. From what Daria described, he knows something. Something dangerous is going on. Dangerous enough that someone might be after his life. Is it related to what Camille had been doing? Did he wrong someone? What scares me the most is that what he told Daria was exactly what he told me. Do you see them too? What does he even mean? The poor girl was as confused as I am. I have to tell Marcus the next time I see him that Camille didn't attack his mother. It's not that we doubt it. It's just weird. The police have a different idea. Still, I'm not surprised. To them, it's always easier to find a scapegoat and close the case quickly. I'm gonna close my window. I'm on the first floor and Let me just check something real quick. Maybe with this revelation, they'll leave him alone. Then again, maybe Camille didn't tell Daria the truth either. Hey, are you alright? Huh? I notice Otto isn't walking next to me anymore. I turn around to see him standing in place, looking at me, his brows raised in confusion.
What? What happened?
You walked past your house.
Wait.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Sorry.
I rub the back of my neck as I laugh it off. You need some sleep.
I'm fine.
Tom, please.
Let's just get inside.
Okay. I flip the light switch as we enter. I take off my jacket and shoes and see Otto doing the same.
Hey, you don't have to.
I don't want to dirty your place.
Yeah, whatever. It's a mess anyway. It's a mess already.
I glance around the living room. Right. It's actually pretty clean now. I guess I'm really tired. I really am tired. Whatever. I point Otto towards the sofa before going to the kitchen.
Do you want something to drink?
Water is fine. I grab 2 glasses and a bottle of water from the fridge. I pour some water into the glass for Otto and hand it to him. He sits down and takes a sip. Thanks. I pour one for myself.
How did your talk with Bernard go?
Bernard said he'll help, though he isn't sure if he will be able to cover the full sum.
I see. I can give them the money. I got something so they back off. At least for now.
Tom, but...
No, I don't want to hear it. Who knows what they're going to do to you?
I suppose.
That brings me to my second point. There's this lawyer friend of mine who might be able to help you. Maybe you can avoid paying such a large sum of money.
I avoid looking directly into his eyes. I know Jacob won't say anything about the nature of our relationship to Otto, but it still makes me nervous. Not to mention ashamed about what I had to do to help him. Tom, did you drag someone else into my problem?
It's fine. It's his job anyway. I met him at my university. He's a fantastic lawyer. He'd be happy to help. You just got to talk to him first, if you're okay with that.
Okay then. Tomorrow?
Sure. I'll tell him tomorrow and I'll tell him and set up a meeting for tomorrow.
Otto was quiet for a moment, giving me a thoughtful look. You don't talk about your time at uni much. I chuckle in an attempt to smile.
Because it was boring. I wasn't good at lawyering.
That's a lie. While Mom's disappearance was a big reason why I dropped out, Jacob's presence and the way he acted were also a part of it. He wanted more than I could and wanted to give.
But maybe I'll tell you more some other time?
How about my place tomorrow? I mean, only if you want to, of course. As Otto's cheeks flush red, I can't help but burst into laughter.
Wow, damn smooth.
Because, I thought maybe you could help me with a surprise welcome party for Anna.
Oh, she's coming back tomorrow?
My mom said Anna planned to surprise us, but we can surprise her first.
That's truly a devilish plan. Yep, I'm in.
My smile fades when I realize I still need to ask him about what I found today.
By the way,
yeah?
I was researching Calamino.
Oh my god. I think it's getting close. Coamino. I keep saying with the L. Coamino.
At town hall, and I found this.
I take out the photo from my pocket and show it to him.
Recognize anyone there?
He cranes his neck down to peer at the photo, tilting his head slightly. This polar bear. He does kind of look like my uncle. That's funny. But it's hard to tell with how old this photo is.
Hey, that's cool. I didn't know your family are Russian. Me giving the accent to him, like, I'm not so sure. Mom was born here and here, me and Anna too. Dad is Polish as well, and they met here in Siepnevo. Huh, I see. I proceed to stash the photo back into my pocket. I could ask Mom about it. Or you could have told me at Gruby Niedźwiedź. We could have asked my uncle there. Nah, don't sweat it. I'll just ask Marcus if he knows more on this. I'll still ask my mom. It's her brother after all. Speaking of Koamino, I still have to tell Otto about the wolf. Hell, maybe he will even know more, but... Tom? Tomorrow I can tell him tomorrow. There's no need to ruin the mood today. It's already been tiring enough. I'm okay. Anyway, I need to give you that money, I promise. Just wait here. Okay. I still have to play the other game so badly. Like, it looked the superhero one. Heading inside my room, I flip the switch and approach my desk. I open the drawer where I keep the money Jakob gave me, shuffling through a stack of documents. My heart begins to race as I slowly succumb to a daunting realization. The money... Did the dad take the money? The money isn't here. Wait, where the hell is it? I was damn sure that I put it in this exact drawer. I pulled out every drawer from my desk, emptying its contents. Soon the whole room looks like a war zone, but I don't fucking care at this point. My breaths are becoming short and labored. Dad. No, he wouldn't. I slammed my fist against the desk. Fuck! I hurl downstairs and go straight to Dad's bedroom, throwing the door open. In a fit of rage, I start throwing through every drawer and cabinet, throwing all his clothes and personal items onto the ground. Like a deranged madman. Please, it has to be here somewhere. Nothing. Tom? Otto stands by the doorway, peeking inside. I pull myself up and sit down on the bed, my back hunched and aching. That worthless piece of shit stole my money! I was supposed to give it to you! Who? Carol, Otto, my own fucking dad stole it from me! I grab a half-empty bottle of vodka from the table and raise it in the air. In a swift motion, Otto grabs my arm as I'm about to swing the bottle down hard onto the surface of the table. Tom! That's enough! Otto's words snap me back into my senses as he takes the bottle from my hand and puts it back. I stumble out of my dad's room, feeling like a fool. I should have known better. Hey, it's fine. Don't worry about it, okay? No, that's a reasonable crash out. The things he had to do to get that money is... like... it's concerning. Bernard said he'll help. You have nothing to worry about. But that'll take a few days. But then the wolf will... They'll try to scare me. But once I tell them that I'll have the money soon, they'll wait. That's not good at all. That's just so fucking... If something happened to you, I'd never forgive myself, Otto. You are... Otto grabs me by the shoulder. Before I know what's happening, his lips are touching mine. Ah! Yes! Yeah! We're leaning into it! Who the fuck says pull away? We're leaning into it! Oh! Oh my god! Yes! Ah! I'm not drawing over Tom. That's so cute. Oh my god. Despite my mind trying to rationalize what's happening, I decide to listen to my heart for once and close my eyes, letting the moment take over. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. You're welcome. Thank you, Ben. You have blessed me this day. I press my mouth harder into his, and our lips interlock like matching jigsaw puzzles. For a brief second, I feel something that makes the fur on the back of my neck stand. What's this wet thing? His tongue? Where did Otto learn how to kiss like this? It feels so wrong, but so right at the same time. Awkward, but comforting.
I can feel his heart pounding close to my chest, beating just as fast as mine. I let the warmth of his fur melt my anxiety away, his damp breath wetting my whiskers. I hold his plump cheeks, running my finger through his side tufts. His hand squeezes my shoulder gently, though he's trembling slightly. It's kind of cute and endearing. No! Dad! Get out! No! God damn it! Why did the dad have to come in? I'm crying.
Tom, I'm back with Marcus. Could you...
Oh. Shit. Otto lets me go, looking terribly flustered.
I'll see you later, Tom.
Wait! Otto... Otto quickly hops onto his shoes, his soul not even properly in as he shuffles away to the exit. I try to call after him, but he quickly disappears into the night. Wait, hold up. Marcus was just tail wag. He's so happy to see us happy. Look at his tail wag. I try to call after him, but he quickly disappears into the night. That's wild. With the bear gone, I focus my attention on my father, clenching my fist.
Dad? Yes, Tom? Where the fuck is my money? This is where we end? This is where we end? Ben! God!
Oh my god. We end up. Where the fuck is my money? To be continued. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta thank all these Patreon users who help support this visual novel. I can't. When I get the money, I will support. But like for now, we support through playing. Oh my god, look at all these people. Look at all these people supporting. These are great people. My goodness. Again, Ben, I feel like every episode we're ending on like this. Like, this is great. This is so great. This is a great visual novel. Honestly. Eagerly, patiently waiting for the next one to come. Is that a whale with titties out? Damn. I'm waiting patiently. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Ben. This is so good. Next one should be out this month. Yes! We get to do one this month. Okay. All right. Oh my god. Hold up. No. Hold up. Come on. Yes. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna leave it here. Oh my god, we will wait patiently. Oh my god. But yes, again, oh my goodness, we're gonna do this for everything. I think this is a great time to end the stream as well. So for both sides, on the YouTube and Twitch side, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading of Cienie A, as we wait eagerly for the next chapter coming out later this month. On the YouTube side, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Comment what your favorite part of this visual novel is, what you like about it from the art, the music, the story. Let me know. And if you have another visual novel that you want to recommend, leave it in the comments. I will gladly take a look at it and try to play it. So yeah, both sides. Again, thank you all for watching. I hope you stay comfy, cozy in this owl cottage. And remember, guys, happy Pride, as well as stay comfy, stay cozy, and always be safe. All right? Have a good night, everybody. Hoot, hoot. Yeah!